Here's the cone coils. What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? Come back, what's up, YouTube? Come back on late. What's up, YouTube? Back from my 1 year. What's up, YouTube? Back from my 1 year and 2 months. Going on, YouTube? Back from my. What's up, YouTube? Back from my 1 year. What's up, YouTube? Back from my. What's up, YouTube? Back from my 2 year update. What's up, YouTube? Back from my 2 years and 6 months. This is what I'm looking like right now. This is where I'm at. It's been about 6 months since I uploaded a video, I know. But I wanted to just give my hair some time to grow. And I've also been super busy. Graduated college, tried out for the NFL, all that good stuff. For this video, I want to do some do's and don'ts of having dreadlocks, because I wish I knew some of the stuff I know now before I started my dread journey. So I just wanted to spread my knowledge. Like, I'm not a veteran yet, but I'm pretty seasoned in the journey, so I think I can get some tips out there. Before all that, I'll give you guys the views of my hair. I'll give you the left side first. The right side. And the back. Let's jump right into the do's and don'ts. Okay, so here are the do's. The first thing that I personally think that you should do is make sure you have a steady loctician. Because you don't want to keep switching locticians, because they might have different methods. And it might just mess up your hair, you know, like they might disagree with the last loctician, or this loctician likes it this way, this loctician likes it that way. So the first do is definitely have a steady loctician and make sure that they know exactly what they're doing, so you can have the best results. You want to make sure that you sleep with a satin bonnet, or at least have a satin pillow. At first I slept with a satin bonnet, but it got uncomfortable, so I got a satin pillow. It makes it a lot easier. You don't have to worry about putting it on physically every night. You can just lay down and go to sleep with it. So yeah, definitely make sure you have a satin bonnet or a satin pillow, so when you sleep, your hair isn't rubbing against that cotton and causing friction in your hair and causes breakage. The satin is more compatible with the dreadlocks, so make sure you have a satin bonnet or a satin. You want to make sure that you moisturize your hair. Moisturizing is really important. I wish that I would have started moisturizing my hair sooner in my dread journey, but I'm doing it now, so I try to make up for lost time. But this is what I moisturize with. I moisturize with aloe vera juice. You have to keep this in the refrigerator because it will go bad. But I put it in this spray bottle. So I spray my hair with it. And then after that, I use almond oil, 100% moisturizing oil. And I use jojoba oil, 100% pure moisturizing oil. Both these are really good. I usually mix them up, put them in a spray bottle like this. And you don't have to put that in the refrigerator, because it won't go bad, but you do want to make sure you refrigerate this if you do get this. These are really good for moisturizing your hair, and I think it does the best for me, but it could be different for other people, so you can just play around with that. But you do want to make sure you moisturize your hair. You do want to make sure that you wash your hair at least every 2 weeks. Personally, that's what I believe. You can wash it once a month. You know, you can get away with that, but it also depends on how active you are. For me, I was super active, so I have to wash every 2 weeks because, you know, the sweat and the dirt would build up in my hair, so I obviously have to wash that out. But if you're not that active, you know, you can get away with washing it once a month. You can get away with washing it once a month. Yeah, so definitely just make sure you're last one for dudes. You always do want to have a plan with the dreadlocks. So say for instance, you're traveling somewhere and you go swimming or something. You want to make sure that you have your shampoo and conditioner and your moisturizer with you, so you can wash all the chlorine out of your hair. You know, that's just an example, but you always want to have a plan so your dreadlocks don't suffer. You know, in my experience, I wish I can go back in certain situations and have a plan, so like my dreadlocks wouldn't suffer. But that's it for the do's. Let's go ahead and move on to the don'ts. When you first get your hair done, you don't want to always twist them. Like, I know when you first get it done, it's hard to keep your hands out of your hair, but you don't always want to twist them and mess with them and just messing with them, because first off, you can hurt your roots by constantly twisting them, cause a lot of tension in your roots, and you can just mess up the dreadlock in general because it's still in that locking phase. It's trying to lock in that certain position. So if you're constantly twisting it and twisting it and twisting it, you know, your hair essentially just have to keep restarting that locking presses, because you want to leave it alone and let it do what it does. Just let it lock up. Don't want to overuse beeswax. This can cause a lot of buildup in your hair. I know in my experience it did. I'd want to recommend that you stay away from black beeswax, especially because it's even worse for your hair. You know, the buildup, it can just get real nasty with all that beeswax. Just if you are using beeswax, just make sure you aren't overusing. You don't want to have your hair wet and have it covered. Like for example, if you have like your hair wet and then you tie it up with a bandana for like an extended period of time, like a week or two, this will definitely cause mold to build in your hair because it's a perfect environment for mold to build. So you definitely don't want to have your hair wet and have it covered for an extended period of time. But that being said, like if you have your hair wet and you wear a hat just because you want it to look a certain way, you can wear the hat, just don't wear the hat for an extended period of time. You don't want to have it on you. You don't want to just use any shampoo and conditioner because not all shampoo and conditioner is good for your dreadlocks. So make sure you do at least some research on the shampoo and conditioner that you want to use because there are some that are better and there are some that are worse for your hair. I personally use the Jamaican Mango and Lime shampoo and conditioner. I think it's the best one you can order online or get it from Sally's. And I've been using that ever since my hair was able to get washed and conditioned by me. So you definitely don't want to just go willy-nilly and, you know, just randomly, obliviously buy some shampoo and conditioner that isn't good for your hair or it could potentially cause damage to your dreadlocks or cause buildup. Don't rush your lock journey. Everyone's different. Everyone's hair grows differently. You have to be patient in your lock journey. Patience is the biggest thing. Like I know people watch dread journeys and stuff and like, oh man, I wish my hair could be that long. But it won't happen overnight. You have to take care of it. You have to, you know, just do the right things with it and your hair will grow and be healthy. But it's a lock journey. It's a journey. It takes a while. So you really have to be patient with it and just do the right things with it. That's probably the biggest thing that I could tell people. You know, patience is real. I know it's like a cliche, but patience really is a virtue when it comes to drinking. This is what my hair is looking like right now. You know, I like the length that it's at. I hope it's gonna keep growing. You know, I'm happy with my hair. I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not planning on cutting it anytime soon. I'm not gonna cut it for a job. If a job doesn't like my hair and not gonna hire me because of that, then I'll get a new job. And of course, if the NFL thing works out or CFL thing works out, then that's even better. This is me right now. This is my 2 to 6 months, and I'll try to make more videos with less time in between because I just wanted to wait till my 2 or 6 months to make a video, but I'm not gonna wait till my 3 years to make a video. I'll probably wait 1 to 2 months. You know, and if y'all have any questions, definitely comment. I try to get back to all comments. If I don't get back to your comment, that means I didn't see it. I try not to ignore anybody because I know I hate being ignored on especially if I have a question on a YouTube video. So, you know, if I didn't respond to it, feel free to just say the same question again because I'd like to get back to everybody. That's it for this video, and I'll be back within 2 months. I promise y'all I'm not gonna wait 6 months again because, you know, I just don't want to do that anymore. It's a long time, and now I have a lot of free time since I graduated college. I don't play football for college or for university, I mean, so, you know, I'll make more videos. I want to do a 2-strand twist tutorial and a braid out, so look for that video. I think that's gonna be my next video. I think I'm gonna just do it. I get lazy because it's like hard to do and it takes a long time to do, but I think that's gonna be my next video. So my next video is gonna be a 2-strand twist and a braid out, and that'll be it within this month if I do it. If I don't do it, I'm sorry. Like I know sometimes I see people like, yeah, I see people say like, I'm gonna do a 2-strand twist video and it just never happens. But if I don't get lazy, I'll get that video to y'all within this month. If I do get lazy, then I'll see y'all in 2 months.